Sonochiro Sadame Ja.
Yo, Eddie, are you okay?
I am not okay. I am not okay. I just want to.
Are you okay?
Welcome back to the Mario Party 6 CPU charity tournament. Please donate to the World Wildlife Fund in Australia. But what is the World Wildlife Fund in Australia? Well, I'm glad you asked that, Michael. You see, Australia has been going through a lot of rough wildfires. They've been really tragic. They've left a really damaging impact on the wildlife. And so what the World Wildlife Fund is doing is that they're campaigning to raise money for Australia to provide direct relief for all the habitats and animals that were damaged from these events. And you can help them by going to the stream description and donating to WWF-Australia. Or, if you're watching this on YouTube, click on the link in the description. That'll take you to our Tiltify campaign, and you can donate there. Alright, now let's generate a random number from 1 to 4. That'll be our difficulty. You keep getting 1 every single time. That means they're all on easy.
Well, good. I've never played this. Can we just take a moment to step back and try and figure out how Eddie can get so much adrenaline from Mario Party on the GameCube?
I mean,
I could never.
It's kind of like a race to the finish, but also not.
What is Toad? Are these CP? Oh my god. Oh, you're Mario. So
no, I'm not. I'm not Mario.
Then...
It's a CPU tournament.
Oh,
I'm touching the controller. See?
Why are they all just standing? Can they do something? Why is he? What is it? Oh, come on, Toad.
Because you said it's easy.
This is like. It's like watching like. Oh my god. My like a few years ago or something, my little cousin had a track meet. He was like 2.
Yeah.
And it was like just for like kids to run a race, and it was like 10 meters. And it's like, this is like watching that. It was just all of them like tripping and falling, and then some of them were like crawling on the race. But, come on, Mario. Come on, Mario. Come on. I know you can do this. Come on. Please. Please. No,
everyone else is just standing there.
Please, Mario. Don't.
And then Mario just decided, hey guys, I want to play the game.
Mario, please. Oh, thank God.
He's almost to the end.
Come on, Mario. Okay, come on. Just jump. Just jump.
Mario!
Just jump. Okay, good. Good. Go. Go.
He's actually doing pretty well for an easy CPU.
Oh, thank God.
That was...
I was like, there's no way he's gonna fall right there. Thank you, Mario.
Well, sometimes they find a way, you know?
What are like the greatest YouTube videos of all time?
Okay, I think the Bill Wirtz, a lot of Bill Wirtz videos are up there.
Bill Wirtz videos are up there.
The History of the Entire World, I guess, is one of the greatest videos of all time.
One of the greatest videos for me would have to be like in the early '90s when like grunge rock was kind of a thing. There was this band Nirvana, you know them, right?
Nirvana,
It smells like
yeah.
Teen Spirit, and that was huge. So, the one of my favorite YouTube videos is of Kurt Cobain. What they were doing was he loved performing live. He hated like lip singing and recording and stuff.
Yeah.
So there was this one so what they had him do was they would play the music in the back, and they would like pretend to play their instruments, but they would do the vocals live. So what would happen, so what they did was they hated that. So Kurt Cobain, he was like not even playing his guitar. He would just like do a flat hand over it, and like you could just like nothing was happening. Like he wasn't even playing it. The drummer was just hitting the cymbals, nothing else. The bassist was like throwing his bass all over the place, and like the crowd was just going wild. It was that is up there for one of mine. Wait, what else is up there? Me at the Zoo is one of the classics.
The first installment always wins.
It's not. No, it doesn't win, but it's an honorable mention.
It's an honorable mention. Okay.
Revenge.
Oh,
That's
Revenge.
a classic. I don't think it wins. I don't think it takes the cake, but it's a classic.
It became a meme,
Oh my
and
God.
I think it's like I respect it. You know, like I respect it, especially for the time. Where like me making a song to like be in Minecraft lyrics was an original idea.
Well, until it was like done until like everyone did it for every song at the time.
Take on me.
The best parodies are from Weird Al. Have you ever heard of Weird Al?
Oh yeah, Weird Al. I love Weird Al.
I love him. My mom used to have like a bunch of his CDs, but I'm so mad at her that she threw them out when she was younger.
I like the Weird Al music video where it's like, it's a parody of Trapped in the Closet, but like, instead it's just about two people going through a drive-thru, and it's like so funny.
Nice. Wait, what is... I bet all three of those CPUs could probably beat me with that.
Well, here's the thing, they're set to easy.
I know. I'm not good at video games, Eddie. Yeah, speaking of easy music, you know that lo-fi chill beats to
Lo-fi beats to study / relax.
Yeah, that stream ended.
Oh,
that was one of the greatest YouTube videos, but it just ended because it was taken down.
Oh, wait, really?
So now the official timestamp is like 3,000 or like 8,000 hours or something.
Wait, really? That's insane.
Yeah.
So it was just one continuous stream going on for 8,000 hours?
Yeah, and they just played music, and then people would just like tune in. I used to do that. Like,
how long is that?
Like, I know it was going on for like a few years, but it ended, which is kind of like sad for me.
I didn't even know that. Now I'm sad.
It was probably one of the longest streams in YouTube history.
Good to see another WarioWare player here. Oh yeah, I played WarioWare.
Yo.
I think like when I played WarioWare Gold, I was like, you know what? I just want like, I want to like just like see how far I can go with like the score is, and so like I just grinded them, and eventually I got one of the levels to like 600, and I was like, yo, wait, can I put these on an online leaderboard? There's got to be an online leaderboard, and there was. And so you know what? I'm just going to reach the max score on some of these levels. And I did. I got to like 999, like several of them. And I can flex on them in the future by having Future Eddie edit some pictures.
No, the greatest game of all time for me, I'm sorry, not the greatest, the most classic game of all time for me would probably have to be Super Mario 64 for the DS. Has to be the DS.
For the DS. Ooh. 3D Marios, man, they're consistently good. I love all the 3D Mario games.
Of the 3D Mario games, I think I've played all of them at least once at different occasions. The #1 greatest 3D Mario game would have to be 64 on the DS. It has to be.
Alright,
and after that, Odyssey.
Yeah, it aged way better than Sonic Adventures thing. Which is like...
Those did not pretty well.
Yeah, like... I remember when the internet was like, oh yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 is awesome, and then it suddenly became, no, it sucks, and then it became, no, it's awesome, and then no one really has any idea what a good Sonic game is anymore.
Worst game console of all time? Sega Saturn.
Ooh.
Name a single good game for the Sega Saturn. Well, not like, just like an acceptable game. Sonic R. Sonic R.
Can you feel the sunshine?
Okay, that had one of the greatest soundtracks of all time. It was just so, like, ironically, it was just so obnoxious. Yeah. After Tetris, the greatest game of all time would obviously have to be Minecraft. But then second place, a very close second, would have to be Breath of the Wild. No, Tetris, 64, Breath of the Wild, and Minecraft are just like 4 at the very top, and then there's nothing below them for miles and miles. There's 3 types of people who play games, in my opinion. There's kids, right, who's just like, you know, maybe they just got their first console and they're just trying to you know, play some games and just have fun. They're probably not great at it, but they're just, you know, they're not like hurting anyone, they're just doing their own thing, right?
Right.
Then there's the like just the casual people who play video games, like, and that can span from anywhere from people who play maybe like not very often like me to, you know, you who spends probably a bit more time playing video games than I do.
Yeah.
And I mean, you are clearly way better versed in computers and this kind of stuff than I am, but you know, just like casual kind of, I mean, it's not really a career or anything. And then there's the third category, Reddit. Okay, they just kind of...
I like how you just Reddit.
Reddit. Okay, who, like, they will take, like, an 8-year-old child and then, like, just completely, like, I don't know, like, if an 8-year-old child makes, like, a mistake on a game, then Reddit will just start, like, beating them to death and then make them not want to play the game anymore, which is, like, not okay, because the kid just wants to, like, have fun. I mean, that doesn't go for every person on Reddit, but like,
yeah, I feel
they
like
have a tendency to do that.
Every social media site, man, like social media in general is kind of just like, it's over, etiquette, I have the moral high ground.
Oh, I forgot the 4th category of gamers. Then there's like the adults who are like still doing it, probably either because like they do it for a career or just because they haven't like they just never stopped as like a kid. There's that fourth category that they don't really fit in like the casual gamer thing.
And then there's the fifth category where it's like, oh yes, I used to play. I totally know what a Pikachu is. Hey, is that?
No, they are not gamers. They don't even follow. The only opinion you're not entitled to is that Sonic R is the greatest game. Like, I mean, I get that you have a First Amendment and all, but if you're gonna say Sonic R is the greatest game, then just shut up.
Can you feel the sunshine?
No. Oh yeah, the 2000s. They were, like, the GameCube, that was probably one of the greatest consoles of all time.
Oh my gosh, I love GameCube.
The Wii was kind of what brought video games to, like, everyone. Like, now, an 80-year-old man will like the Wii.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what comes after the 2000s? 2010s.
Yeah.
Wii U sucked.
Okay, I'm going to have to disagree with you on that. I don't think the Wii U was like, you know, it's not like the best, but I think it had really good games. I agree with what Fatter Platter is saying. I think the Wii U has good games, but I don't think it had like good advertising.
Yeah. The only song that I just cannot stand is the one from Odyssey, like Jump Up, Superstars. I cannot.
Well, that's probably because it like everyone was like.
It's just so overplayed. Like everyone just constantly.
I kind of get that, like, cause like Let It Go from Frozen, like everyone was overplaying that, and I feel like.
I have a little sister, she's in 8th grade now, so she was like about 7 or 8 by the time Frozen was out.
Yeah.
So we bought the Frozen CD, we played it in my mom's 80s Sony boombox.
Vietnam War flashbacks.
Oh my god, just through the entire house you just hear, let it go!
Let it go!
Just every hour of like every day. So my mom made a rule, no music on Sunday. And by no music, she meant like Frozen music. Just so we could like not have to, just so we could have like the one day of the week we could just have some peace and quiet.
She went full Coco on that, wow. I think Let It Go is a good song, but like I wouldn't like, you know, like I wouldn't list it as like one of my like favorite like songs ever.
Oh, like, I have a favorite songs list. I want to hear what you think of it, Eddie. I don't know if you know. I mean, you probably won't know a few of them, but I want to hear what you think.
Alright.
Oh, Freebird by Leonard Skinner is #1. You definitely don't know that.
Oh, I mean...
Wait, you know that?
Like, Adam and Tyler always talk about how you... Like, they know your favorite song is Freebird. Because I think you Snapchatted. I remember at one point you said, like, forget Freebird, the Star Spangled Banner is, like, the greatest song of all time.
No doubt there. The Star Spangled Banner obviously takes the cake, but just because it's so much better than every song, okay? We just take it off the list, just because it's, like, assumed at this point, okay? After Freebird, Hurricane by Bob Dylan was second. And then Tangled Up in Blue, Bob Dylan. I don't think you know.
So you really like Bob Dylan.
I very much like Bob Dylan, yes.
Alright, I respect that.
The Stranger by Billy Joel, #4. Adam, whenever he criticizes me for thinking Freebird is the greatest song of all time, I think, alright, well, this kid thinks that Zanzibar by Billy Joel is the greatest song of all time, so his opinion is invalid. Oh, also, I don't like Bohemian Rhapsody.
I think, like, Bohemian Rhapsody is kind of like... It's kind of like Let It Go, where, like, it's so popular that, like, you're kind of sick of it, you know? What? Did I say something wrong?
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Can I just like record you saying that and send it to Tyler?
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Ready, Eddie?
Yeah.
Okay, Eddie, what are your thoughts on Bohemian Rhapsody?
So I think Bohemian Rhapsody is kind of like Let It Go, where like you're kind of sick of it, you know? Like it's just so popular, you kind of just have enough of it. And, yeah.
Thank you so much, Eddie. Thank you so much. Okay, can I send that to Adam and Tyler?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my god, thank you.
I mean, I don't think they like Bohemian Rhapsody either, so, you know.
I know Tyler does.
They'll probably share your sentiment.
Like, in fact, again, Bob Dylan, my favorite artist. You know what, after the stream is done, I'll have to show you his voice, because it's terrible. His voice is just terrible. I've gotten used to it. It's just terrible. Like, what is the greatest rock band of all time? Probably the Beatles, right? Like, they've released so many good songs, and everyone can enjoy their songs, right?
Yeah.
I mean, even if you're like not a Beatles fan, you probably have one Beatles song that you've probably heard and liked. So on the Apple Store, it says Twitch live game streaming, and then under it for a caption it says watch Fortnite, PUBG.
You know, the two greatest games of all time.
That's a no from me.
And we were talking so much I didn't even keep track of who won. I think it's Daisy. In fact, it is.
It was? Oh, yep, there you go.
It was me all along!
Winner is Daisy. Alright, next game we're placing bets. Or not bets, like actual bets, but we're just gonna predict.
Yeah, sure.
We have to make predictions, okay? Anyways.
I'm pressing A. There we go.
Yeehaw.
I'm going to take some screenshots, and then we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. So, as soon as I finish up here...
Epic.
Yeah. Screenshot this. Screenshot this. And screenshot this. And with that...
Epic.
See you all in 10 minutes.